Welcome back. In this session, we are going to discuss about the basic operations in Numpy array. For that, first we need to import the Numpy library using the command import Numpy as NP. And I created two Numpy arrays with the shape 2 by 2 using the function random randit and assign that to the variables A and B. So if I'm checking the values of A and B, it will give 5327 and B is 9983. So, but when you are creating, it may have a different numbers or different elements because we are just creating by picking the random numbers between 0 and 10. So the first operation is the addition. So just simply a plus b. So what is doing? It will add the consecutive elements. That means the first row, first column, that is the first position element. And here from the b, the first position element, it is adding together and giving the result 14. Similarly, the second element, that is 3 from a, and the second element from b, that is 9 from b, and it's adding together and we get 12. So it's just adding the consecutive elements, that is addition. The next is subtraction. So it's the same concept. The consecutive elements, it is subtracting or minus, it's doing the minus operation. So 5 minus 9, it is minus 4, and the second element 3, and in a, and the second element in b is 9. So 3 minus 9 is minus 6. Similarly, and again we can use a star b, all the multiplication, the same thing. It is just multiplying the elements, consecutive elements together. That is first element from A5 to the first element in B, that is 9. 5 multiplied by 9 is 45. Similarly, all the four elements. And A divided by B, division also we can do the same concept. It is dividing the consecutive elements. 5 divided by 9. 3 divided by 9 means second element to the second element in B, and the third element from A to the third element in B. And the next one is, as we all know that in school days we have learned, there is a matrix multiplication. So here earlier we have done A star B. It is just simply multiplying the elements, consecutive elements. But in matrix multiplication is not like that. So for that we need to use np dot function dot and open the parenthesis and give the arrays a comma b. So it will give the matrix multiplication. So it is not the normal multiplication of elements together, but it's a actual matrix multiplication, that is np dot a. Now if I want to take the square root of the elements in one of the arrays, so I want the square root, sorry, the square of any one of the elements in the array a, that is a double star 2, that is the square of every elements of a. Now if I want the square root of every element, so that is np dot sqrt, open the parenthesis and give the matrix or the array. So it will give the square root of every elements in the array A. Now if I want to the cube root, so the function is np dot cbrt and a. cbrt, open the parenthesis and a. So that will give the cube root of any element, every element in that one. And now if I want the exponential of every element in that array, so np dot exp and open the parenthesis and give the array variable. So it is the exponential of the elements. So that's all about the basic operations in NumPy array. Now we will discuss about the aggregate operations and other special operations also in NumPy array in the next sections.